If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check the referral links down in the description. They'll take you to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods already, and with the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well.
Hey guys, how's it going? Chez back again and welcome to episode number 81 of My Player here on FIFA 15. Today we have the final game of the third season at Napoli. It's at home against Roma. Unfortunately, our league situation can't change as we currently 5 points clear of Inter in 5th and a full 7 points away from AC Milan in 3rd. So Napoli will only get Europa League football next year and will be guaranteed a 4th finish or 4th spot finish here in Serie A. Roma have already, as well as you can see, won the league. So actually it might be a very difficult game considering they're clearly the best side in the league right now. But I was going to put a vote in the description down below as to whether to stay or leave Napoli for next season. But I think I've made the executive decision to leave regardless. So we will be looking for a new club in the new season. There won't be any My Player over the upcoming weekend for a couple of reasons. The first reason, of course, Saturday's episode slot at 12 PM Saturday afternoon will be taken up by the hashtag Change Career Mode movement video. So that's why we won't have one on Saturday, and then on Sunday I'm doing the health video that I've promised for a few weeks now, so that will be getting done for Sunday as well. So this series won't return until Tuesday, but by that point, hopefully, we'll be able to have finalised with you guys in the comments whereabouts you would like me to head. Obviously, I don't have too much choice in where I go, considering, obviously, I can only go to any club that would like to take me, and we have to rely on them to make bids for us. But that will be the plan for the second season, or for the fourth season, would be to head to a new club, to fresh new pastures. We've currently played for Cambridge United, we've played for Sunderland, we've played for Lyon, and now we've played for Napoli. We only spent 6 months at Lyon and 6 months at Napoli in this third season, but unfortunately the side here hasn't really progressed as I thought it might. They started off playing some fantastic football, and unfortunately, it just didn't really materialise the last few episodes, I suppose, the last couple of months of the season, and the side just kind of fell off a little bit, and I was quite disappointed with that, so I am going to look to move. One thing I will and must point out, and you guys asked this consistently in the comments, I physically cannot buy boosts from the EA Sports catalogue. I will not be boosting my pros rating. The reasons for this: A, the series is supposed to last the full year, and to boost too early on would be foolish and then make the series dead at the end of it. Also, the second and main reason is the fact that so many people gift me items in the EA Sports catalogue, I cannot open it without ruining this series and other series. If I opened the catalogue, you don't have the option to accept or reject gifts, and it would just gift me literally tens of pro boosts, and my player would jump from 79 to like 89, 90, and it would completely ruin the series straight off the bat. Plus, I'd get numerous financial takeovers and various other things that would ruin my other normal career mode series as well. So that's the reason why I'm not opening any boosts from the catalogue. So please stop begging me to open boosts and boost my pros player rating. I physically cannot do it. Right, that said and addressed properly, let's play Roma. Dumbia is coming forward into Adam Yajic, who rather loosely gives the ball away, but Dries Mertens will come away with it. There aren't too many options on here, so he's going to have to use David Lopez. I pulled the defender this way with the run, and Insigne's got a little bit of space now. Mertens might be able to find me if I call for it. I wasn't the best of passes, to be honest, Dries. I will just about manage to keep hold of it, though, and Callahan will get it back to me. I wasn't too sure about getting that back, but he found me, and that was a decent shot. Diego Alves in goal for Roma as well. So they've got Diego Alves in goal and Seydou Doumbia up top. Decent couple of transfers for them. Obviously, Doumbia in real life went to Roma in the January transfer window just gone. But when we started this save, Doumbia was actually still in Russia at CSKA. So this save has accurately predicted that transfer in real life, which is very peculiar and quite strange, actually. But still, Doumbia is their main striker up top in there. They're playing a 4-3-3, I think, with Florenzi out on the right-hand side. I'm not too sure who's on their left flank. They haven't got Ibarbo, thankfully. But Maggio is trying to catch them on the counter-attack here. And I may call for this from Maggio, and he'll try and find me. It's a good ball. Now, can I beat the defender there? Oh, I nearly did as well. Trying to sneak in behind. Defender went to ground. Just about enough to put me off, unfortunately. 25 minutes in, we stay at 0-0. Nangolan across looking for Strootman, but the pass goes astray. I'll call for a through ball here from Callahan, and if he's timed that perfectly and weighted it perfectly, which he has, we could go 1-0 up, but it's a fantastic reaction save from the Brazilian Diego Alves in between the sticks. Half an hour gone, and we weren't quite able to get that as far into the corner as perhaps I might have liked. I was trying to aim for that top right quadrant. Unfortunately, it kind of went straight at the keeper, so it was a pretty easy save, actually. Should have done better with that, but we'll see if we could do better with the corner. That's kind of coming my way, but again, despite my valiant efforts to try and get there, the goalkeeper comes out on top. Lopez will use me. I'll get this across to Mertens, but he's not seemingly interested in what's going on. But we have actually managed to come away with the ball. Now we might be able to take the lead, and we have. That was my 110th goal of this series. That's decent. Finishing's gone up 1. Cheeky little moonwalk into the back of the net. We got quite lucky there with the way that it came back to us off Dries Mertens. But that second turn, just to tighten the angle just there, actually it served us very well indeed. And Diego Alves, despite his electric reactions, wasn't able to get down to that one. This time, we were able to actually get it into the corner, which is something we failed to do previously. And now, we find ourselves 1-0 in front, against the champions, no less. He's Daniele De Rossi on the edge of the box, linking up well with Dumbia. Gets the turn in, might get a shot away here. Feeds De Rossi, and that really could have been 1-1 at the very start of the second half. Daniele De Rossi will be disappointed. He's visibly disappointed. Really should have got that on target. Could have perhaps tried to cut it back across goal and tuck it under the goalkeeper as he was throwing himself at that. Perhaps that's what I might have done in that situation, but still, you can't expect Daniele De Rossi to get his striking done perfectly every single time, considering he's a holding midfielder, a very good holding midfielder at that, must point out. But still, fortunately for us, he chose the wrong particular finish in that instance, and we stay 1-0 in front. We could maybe make it 2. We could maybe make it. Thanks, Dries Mertens. Thanks, Dries Mertens. Really appreciate the fact that you got in the way and pretty much stopped us from going 2-0 in front. All I had to do was slot that bottom corner. I was slotting it bottom corner with my left foot as well. We only need a handful of goals to go up 1-star weak foot. But the Belgian gets in the way. That might drop. Goulam has found me, and I see Jose Callahan in so much space on this far side. I'll call for the ball in again. Oh, it's Koulibaly with the header, and it's hit the bar. Jeeps, that was so close. So as both of us trying to challenge for that. We're in stoppage time now at the end of the second half. And after we've hit the bar, might they be through at the other end? No, great solid tackle by Enrique. It's really strange. You see the formation we're playing now, 4-4-2, but rather than playing Higuain up top and Mertens in midfield, we've got Higuain playing left mid and Dries Mertens playing striker. It's a really bizarre decision from Rafa Benitez, and I think the computer AI has actually messed itself up there because that really shouldn't be the case. But Callahan might be in. No, Diego Alves comes out to claim. And there goes the final whistle. A victory. Oh no, it wasn't the final whistle. It was offside for Jose Callahan. I apologise. We are very close to the final whistle. So I will stay with you now between now and that particular moment. If the referee will do us the courtesy of blowing his final whistle sooner rather than later, so that we can end this second season and try and sort out a move. So we may still have a vote in the description down below, because I'm going to obviously try and ask for a move and get into the third season at the very end of today's episode. So we'll see what happens. And there goes the final whistle eventually. So that brings the third season of My Player to an end. A victory against the champions of Italy is not a bad way to end either, with our finishing going up on 1 as well, scoring our 110th goal of our career. Really good performance, really pleased with that win. Not sure how long this video will be. It might be quite long actually by the time we're finished, because I will quickly show you how things went down in the league. Player stats. We weren't top goal scorer, but despite coming in January, we were still able to score 19 goals in Serie A. Dumbia beats us with 22. We didn't get many assists, so I'm not expecting myself to be on this list. And in fact, we aren't, of course. So we'll have a quick look at the league table to see how things went down. I will quickly check the BPL, just out of interest, and I'll show you what our stats look like at the end of this third season. So Roma win, Juventus third, and Milan, Juventus second, sorry, and Milan third in those Champions League spots. And we finished 4th, only 4 points behind Milan in the end. They must have lost their last game, and we obviously beat Roma. Lazio still 5 points behind us, with Inter down in 6th. Jeeps, they've really not done well, have they? So we'll have a quick look at the other leagues. I'm going to try and be quite quick here with this season roundup, so that we can get into the third season and hopefully have a job interview. I'm getting back onto Football Manager. Why in FIFA, what are you doing? I will address this on Saturday as well. We're at the end of the season, and apparently the Barclays Premier League has started again, and France have only played 20 games. Oh my god, it's so broken. It's so broken. We get Spain. Is Spain finished? Spain's finished. That's good. But why is the BPL started again at the end of May? In the middle of May, the BPL started again. They've played 2 games. It baffles me, honestly. It really, really does. Well, let's have a quick look at our personal stats then for this season so you can see how we've gotten on. And then we will go into season number 3 and try and get a move. We arrived for £18.5 million from Lyon. £6.5 million is our current value. Again, still not changed so far this season. And since we've been at Napoli, we haven't gone up in rating, but we are growing still quite nicely in a couple of key places like ball dribbling, etc. And our heading accuracy's gone up, which is good. We have scored 20 goals in 19 games, so it's not as if our 79 rating is affecting our overall performance. So hopefully we'll be able to improve in Season 4 without the boosts, which I cannot do, with 69% overall progress already, which is fantastic for 3 seasons, obviously, without using the boosts. We are doing very well, and we are close to a few more accomplishments. As you can see, it's just a case of playing games right now, and then defensively we're not going to be improving. But obviously, as you can see here, complete crosses, only 8 more. 3 more slide tackles, 1 more seal out. We're close with quite a few. Only 6 more assists. Long passes I need to improve on. I need to play a few more long passes. But obviously I'm not really... maybe I need to get more involved in the play. Maybe that's something I need to do. So we are close to quite a few accomplishments, especially in shooting. As you can see, 26 goals of 30 on the weak foot. And we've nearly got as many accomplishments as we need. Need 5 more goals outside the box, 7 more headers, and we'll get 2 or 3 different accomplishments. So it's coming along nicely. I'm pleased with how we're progressing, considering, again, I will reiterate, we are not using boosts in this series. But I will skip now straight to Season 3. So I'll show you me putting myself on the transfer market, and then I will show you any job offers that we get in, and we will have a vote on them in a straw poll, which will be in the link down below. But make sure you watch up until that point first before going to the vote, so you don't ruin it for yourselves. So then, season number 4. We're at the 1st of July. Apparently, we only have 2 friendlies. Oh no, 3 friendlies, including one against Swansea, which would have been interesting by the time we got there. Europa League qualifying round. So you finish in the highest position for the Europa League, and you still have to qualify in Italy. That's strange. That's very strange. Regardless, let's go to my actions and we will request a transfer. We're now valued at £7 million, so we have gone up in value. Transfer request, he's going to get back to me and I will let you know what he says. At the second time of asking, Napoli's manager, oh, wow, very, very well done there, FIFA. He's actually, of course, Rafa Benitez is Napoli's manager, so he has decided to put us on the transfer list. So we will see whether we're going to get any offers in. I think that might be one immediately. Indeed it is. So let's have a quick look. If it's something that is intriguing. Arsenal. Today I have received and accepted a bid for you from Arsenal. Your agent has spoken with them and they are offering you a wage of £100,000 a week. Have your say on the straw poll in the description down below. That's very interesting. Where did Arsenal finish in the league? I cannot remember where we said that they finished. So we will actually have a look at team stats and then see if they're in which European competition they're in. They should be in the Champions League. Oh, I did look. Oh no, the BPL hadn't quite finished properly, had it? They're not in the Champions League, Arsenal. Are they in the Europa League? Arsenal are in the Europa League, so European-wise, it wouldn't actually be an improvement on where we already are. And I probably should have had a quick look at their squad, which I will do now. So, in terms of European competition, it's not an improvement. It would just be going back to the BPL to play in an Arsenal shirt. They have Christian Benteke, Olivier Giroud, Danny Welbeck, Yaya Sanogo, Benik Afobe, and Tuba Akpom as first-team strikers. Would we get played? Because obviously they play one striker up top. With Danny Welbeck, Christian Benteke and Olivier Giroud as competition, I'm not too sure we'd get played. Plus, do we want to play in the Champions League if we can? I'm not sure. I will leave this decision up to you because I genuinely don't know which way to go. So it's your decision. Vote on the straw poll in the description down below. Like I say, the next episode will be on next Tuesday because of the vlogs at the weekend. So we've got plenty of time to vote, and we won't actually find out what's going to happen until next Tuesday. But that will bring today's episode to a close, guys. Thursday night. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check all of the links in the description down below to Twitch, because I will be streaming Football Manager again tonight, to Twitter, so you can stay up to date with everything that goes on with me, and of course to Instagram and Facebook as well if you might like to do so. And there's of course a link down below to g2a.com as well if you want to get yourself some cheap PC games or Xbox/PSN codes. But that'll be it for now. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Check the channel page for anything you may have missed, and I'll see you next time.